Hello, everybody. I'm Bob, and I got the magic in me. No, but seriously, I've got a message I'd like you guys to hear. So, originally I rented this nice getup for a Conan O'Brien taping, but I'm gonna get every penny worth that I can out of it. I used to be so lonely inside, so busy out there, and all I wanted was somebody who cares. For most of my life, I was just making my way downtown, faces past, and I'm homebound. But right here, right now, I've been waiting for a chance to let you in. If I just breathe, let the air, space between, I'll know everything is all right. Breathe. And soon enough, I learned to drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. All right, that's pretty much the gist of my message, but that's through the lyrics of Michelle Branch, Vanessa Carlton, and Natasha Bedingfield. These ladies speak to me, among many others. But now I want to share a more serious dialogue. Oh, Soup Boy! So I battled with depression for most of my life. As a baby, doctors diagnosed me with failure to thrive. Yes, that's a thing, you can look it up, Google it. And in high school, I actually broke my neck playing freshman football at practice. And the doctor, when he told me, I still remember to this day, he had his fingers up pointing at the x-ray. He said, "You are this close to being paralyzed." My social awareness and ability to talk to others just plummeted. My self-esteem dropped down real low. There I met a girl where we're both dealing with some emotional issues. I used her pain to deflect away from mine and try to heal her, but that didn't work. Anguish of depression led me to seek improvements. First with jokes, writing stories, poetry, and finally with radio. And a big inspiration for doing that radio show was my friend Steve Malone and Robin Williams' death. His suicide really hit me hard. Depression, it's not one singular thing. Not everybody feels the same way, not everybody has the same emotions around it. It's not triggered the same way, but his thing was incredibly intense for me. But the one thing that I definitely can't live without, because the people that supported me the most was four guys, among many others. Lucas Tremper, Nick Mezel, and the brothers from Regret the Hour, a great, talented indie band that you should all like on Facebook because they keep begging me to get people to like them, and frankly, it's annoying, guys, but like it because they're awesome. When I came out with depression, a big thing for me was people actually coming towards me. This kid named John Trevin, who I met in college dorm rooms at Hunter, told me he dealt with it and he came on my show. And also my mom told me she had some of those feelings, so that was a big deal for me. And now I'm at Dream Careers in Los Angeles, another place that I said I would never come to because I didn't think I would like it here because it's such a different atmosphere from New York. And the experience from Dream Careers, all the staff has been so welcoming of me, and they've been so helpful. Run with Rel, I did my first 5K. I tied with like an 8-year-old girl, but you know, it was a top 10 finish, so before you judge me, she booked it. So everybody was impressed with her. But now I cry more because I'm self-aware. I cry because how much I've grown. I cry on the bus, I cried on the subway, I cried here, I cried on the way back to Vegas. I'm just crying. I'm crying like a menopausal woman nowadays. Why did I cry so much? Because I finally understood how much people mattered. But I also learned that my depression doesn't have a quick fix. I thought it would through like going for my dreams, but it doesn't. I get triggered with depression by any kind of disappointment with a girl or an experience. And pretty much I cry because I'm not over the hump and I may never be normal. Depression is a part of who I am. It plagues me, but it also helps build me. I want people to know that these feelings need to be shared with others that they can't just be hidden. It's not like the cold or the flu. It's not one thing for one particular person. It's diverse, and it's handled diversely between people. I've met people with depression that don't know why they have it. It just gets triggered, and they're there, and they can't understand it. So there's a lot of different ways that depression is felt and hurts people, and yeah, awareness needs to be shined on this issue and respected. I feel like it's pushed under the rug, and people just think, oh, he's sad, he can get over it. That's not how we should handle people and humanity as a whole. We can build on this. So another part of my growth was through 3 heroes: Conan O'Brien, a classmate, Maya Legatt, and a dog named Happy. Conan I've actually talked to about depression at an event called the Paley Center. He gave me a thorough response. He looked me right in the eyes, and he told me that for him, while he has eventually sought help for depression through therapy and medication, he also feels like it's crucial to his art. And for Maya, what she did for me as a real life hero, I watched her at graduation. There was a special ceremony, and she had a special presentation, and she actually got pushed in front of a train on the tracks by some random guy. She also was so willing to forgive her attacker, and it's just inspirational to find somebody that has that kind of heart. And as for the dog, she's blind. She had both her eyes removed, and she's still the happiest she could be. These circumstances that happen, good and bad, to whoever, it's just part of life. It's just what happens. There's no luck or disluck. It's just something that happens, you know? A rabbit running in a field gets eaten by a wolf. That's just what happens to that rabbit. So what you can do when something shitty happens to you is you build on it, and that's what defines you as a person. How you react to these circumstances in life and how you can grow from them. So now I'll read you a poem I wrote. I have like a little mini collection that I did for class. This best describes how I think I feel during my waves of depression. It's called Life as a Polaroid. Happiness comes like the flashes of a Polaroid, but even in these instances, in all their luster, start to char. Vacant homes with bare bones, coercing me into a monochrome existence. My face shifts from gears, echoes obligatory greetings. My lungs squeak from stale air, from compulsory breathing. My brain sparks from microtrips with fixed updating. Once a home, alone, I run my arm down a vegetable peeler and watch the layers of skin push over each other like the froth of waves. Not for feeling, but to witness a mind that can't create meaning. Try to forge a reason for believing that I can make it. Thanks. That's it, everybody. Love you, Mom.